Alright, everybody, I'm just gonna give y'all a warning. This is gonna get really fucky real quick. So, I don't know if this means my day is gonna look up, or it's just coincidence, or just, I don't know how to describe the feeling I have right now, but some time ago today, a very old friend of mine, very old friend of mine gave my channel a sub. And I don't think I ever did the justice needed to describe how I'm feeling right now. I don't think I ever told the story. I don't think I've ever, at least on this channel, I don't think I have ever told the story of a brilliant young lad known as Wilden Vigil. Vigil, or I suck at pronouncing things, I'm sorry, bud. But I watched the video, and I don't know how to describe how that makes me feel. But I'm going to get very personal in this video to my real-life friends who remember my name. And to my real-life friends that remembered my true name. So, Wilden Vigil uploaded a video called I'm Sorry to his channel, and I found a lot of very interesting points that reminded me that we were, or if you want to be like that, are best friends. But the sad part of trying to bring this video out is, well, let's just get this started. Wilden Vigil I've known him since 2012 in real life, and I would see him occasionally, and as my life got more complicated and as I've gotten older, a lot of my friendships and relationships got more complicated. And I guess sometime down the line I never really saw the sun anymore. That makes me sad in a way. But I'm glad I had enough of an impact on people to where one of them one day would talk to me again. That makes me happy. It's like I can tell the future, because I started having so many thoughts and dreams, just being like, I wonder if one day and one day soon one of my friends in real life is gonna seek me out. And then today happened, and I don't know how to describe that feeling. It's a weird feeling. Alright. So, before I go more into my real life friends, I want to go more into Will Vigil. I don't know if you'll click on this, bud, but I personally apologize for calling you my best friend and locking myself inside my house for 2 years and not even taking a day out of the summer to say hi before you move the cedar. But I'm going to explain myself for that. In 2016, the man I called a father passed away, and I didn't feel like doing much of anything. Then in 17, another one of my family members passed away. And I've heard about your grandfather, and it made me really sad because I knew him too, and he was amazing. And I'm really sorry that I couldn't have been there to talk to you about that. But here's my chance now. You really were just amazing to be around, Wilden. And I'm amazed that you've done me the best favor anyone has ever done. And that is remember me. For whatever kind of fuck up I am, whatever fuck ups I've committed, you've remembered me and cared enough to hit sub and in one way or another reach out. And I feel like I've done worse to you than you could have ever done to me, and I personally apologize. I still have you added on Xbox, by the way, and I'm sorry I never tried. Say that. I'm sorry I never brought up R3SN to you. I'm sorry I never brought up FM to you. And I'm sorry I never tried to talk to you physically after 16. In a way, you are my closest friend, and you were the closest friend I could have had. Because you were there in 2012, if you remember Fulmer, and oh my god, well, as long as I don't bring up first names, I don't even remember their first names, but if you remember her, I have a lot of PTSD. I have so many things digging into my brain at night. More and more reasons contradict to why I just couldn't bring myself to want to be in the outside world anymore. It started with that, and then it went further and further and further with more and more people betraying me and stabbing me in the back. And you were the person that never did that to me, and yet you were the only person who I couldn't really bring myself to say hi to. And I'm sorry for that. And your video was very heartwarming. I felt like I was having a conversation with a long-lost friend, and I got to catch up with him. And I'm just glad you remembered me. Even if we, in one way or another, aren't close friends anymore. I'm just relieved I know what happened. I really, when I came with the terms that you probably moved away, a part of me felt like crying, because I thought I would never see your face again. I remember I was called the Gentle Giant by your mother, and I never forgot that. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for all the times I spent with you and your family. And as a close friend, one day we'll meet again, face to face, hopefully. Oh my god, that just came to mind. I remember, when I was like a really dumbass little shit. I kept calling your neighbor male, and then she flashed me. So I would get into my head that she had tits. And even after that, because I was fucking retarded, I kept going on with that. I've never been good with that. I've never been good with internal thought processing. But, just thank you, Wilden Vigil, for being my friend throughout life. And you talked about your dreams in your video, and I'm sorry I've been really rambling about me, but I want you to be very successful in what you want to do, even if that has little to do with me, because you are my friend. I really hope you stride. I really hope you continue on, and I really hope you fight for your dreams, and I really hope you succeed at them far more than I could ever succeed at mine. Now I'm going to go into my other real-life friends who remembered my names. I never forgot about my best friends. I might be an asshole on the internet, what people would call an asshole on the internet. I get pissed at people all the time, but has anyone really thought about what caused all that? But the few shining lights in my life were my real-life friends who stuck with me through a lot. And I kind of betrayed them and backstabbed them by locking myself inside. But let's just say this. I never forgot about my best friends. I just forgot to say hi. I would think about them at the least once a week, and at the most, I couldn't get the thought of saying hi to them out of my head for days at a time. I might seem sociopathic on the internet, and that's because I just can't trust anyone on the internet anymore. But in real life, if I had my best friend walk up to me, I think a part of me the gears would get stuck, if you know what I mean. It's weird. I remember my path was so weird. I remember I was really good friends with someone, then I had a crush on them, then I went to from that to just wanting to be friends again, friends that could talk to each other again, friends that could go to each other's houses again. But I don't know if she moved away or not, and if she's about to, or she's had, then my one wish for that would just be, I wish I got to say goodbye, and if it's the other one, I want to say goodbye one last time. And maybe they will remember my name, and maybe one day they'll hit me up and say hi and do what I could never have done. Anyway, I just wanted to give a quick little response video to Wilden Vigil and thank him for remembering my name. And if anyone ever sees this video that knows me in real life, I'm still here and I still remember you, and I'm sorry that I never really got to be your friend. Just the guy that would drop in every once in a while and drop out until the next year. My name is Armbreaker21, also known as David L. Walton. My dog's barking and losing a shit.